Hi,
Hey!
welcome back to Mom and Just Moment Talk Show. So, this is another interesting episode in the Couple Goals series. Today, we'll be featuring a young couple that will really keep you guys updated on how to keep the love alive and the flame of love alive in your marriage. So, stay tuned and make sure you catch up on Mom and Just Moment Talk Show. You know, the upcoming generations, they have a way of, igniting the fire of love in marriages. We that are still, long time ago married, or those that have been married in the earlier times, the way we show our love might be different. So don't feel like you've known enough or you're too experienced. I urge you all to tune in. You will learn a thing or two. And based on the fact that this couple I know that they are both men and women of God, and they are quite interesting as a couple. So you will be blessed and you will learn one or two things from them. In the meantime, I have with me here Jess, as always, to introduce this topic. Though it's for married people, but I thought she should come in and share her opinion on what she thinks is keeping the flame of love alive in her parents' marriage. So, Jess, over to you.
So, let's first start with so when there's a couple, there always has to be love between you guys. And today, this month is Valentine's month. So, I feel that today we had the best topic ever to talk about. So first, in a relationship there should be love, just like how my mom loves my dad and my dad likes my mom. Loves, I mean, yeah. So sometimes I even get jealous because all the time they go out for honeymoons and dates, and they leave me alone with the rest of my siblings, and they can be quite annoying at times too. So yeah, so I feel that there should be something that sometimes you guys should just both go to the spa, or both go to honeymoons, or to go to a hotel together and just have a fun life, and maybe leave your kids at home with a babysitter or something. Or if you don't feel really comfortable with that, you can go for a family date, just like how we did the other time when we went to Nigeria. We went to so many hotels, we went onto so many planes, and it was just so amazing. And I also feel that when there's a relationship going on between people, you guys should both understand each other. Not I know people have disagreements, but after disagreements, both of you guys should sweep your pride away and say sorry to each other. When there's a relationship, I know both of the people are not the same people. My mom is the outgoing one, and my dad's kind of the quiet one. Or maybe for other families it might be the other way around, like my mom's family. But I just feel that in a relationship you guys shouldn't really be the same person, because there has to be a person that's outspoken, and there has to be a person who's
To stabilize the
yes,
to
you
balance the
can't
equation.
have two out
Going people.
yes, or else they're gonna put their rules down, and the other person wants to put their rules down too, and they're gonna start fighting, and then it just won't work out. And you can't have two boring people, because the kids are gonna be what type of parents did I have? So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And yeah.
Okay, I like the point where you mentioned that there shouldn't be two boring people or two very loud people or outgoing people, because there's actually, God made the world a very colorful one. And just imagine if everybody were the same color or the same kind of character. I don't think this world would be a wonderful place. We are all uniquely made and we are all wonderfully made. So the essence of marriage is just understanding. If husband and wife can understand themselves, understand the true strength of each other's colors, and learn to embrace it in a very positive manner. You understand? So there's always a saying that opposite always attract, and that is very true. So with that being said, I would like to go back to our topic, which is keeping the flame of love alive in your marriage, or igniting the flame of love in your marriage. Sometimes at certain point in time, the honeymoon, it seems like the honeymoon phase of the marriage is wearing out. In the beginning, when you get married, you're excited, you can't take your eyes off each other, not that it doesn't happen during the course of the marriage, but at the beginning, woo, I know how it used to feel like, you understand. It used to be very interesting. I remember then when we were still dating, the few times we courted, whenever I'm stepping in, my husband would just be, you can see his eyes like, ooh, my angel, this, that. Not like we don't get that names now, but it can never be as, fresh and sweet as it used to be in the early honeymoon phase. So naturally, it's something that happens and occurs, and that is why it's very dangerous for couples or people that are in relationships to stay too long in a relationship. You're dating someone for 2 3 years, 4 years, and especially if you're sleeping with the spouse and you're not married, you are wearing off or you're eroding part of your honeymoon phase. Eventually, when you get married, you don't find anything interesting anymore. The essence of courtship is just, let it not be too long. So at the end of the day, when you guys settle down together, you enjoy the beauty of the marriage. And another point I want to make is, there are ways you can try to ignite it when you notice that your husband is getting boring to you, and you also might be boring. Look for means of keeping the flame alive, burning the flame of love. It could be 2 text messages, anniversaries. Don't take your anniversaries for granted. It could be an opportunity for you to exchange your vows. It could be very casual on the bed, or you can decide to celebrate it in a very little way. 5 years, 10 years. I remember when we celebrated our 10th wedding anniversary. Though we didn't plan for it, but I just woke up one morning and I just felt the urge that no, we have to just mark this specially. I was that day, I remember I felt like a new bride. I felt like I was remarried. We wrote our vows, we exchanged our vows again. We felt renewed, and I know how much the strength of that vow renewal, kept our marriage. It's something that we look forward to doing probably probably 15 years anniversary. We look forward to doing that. It shouldn't necessarily be a big celebration, but taking time, even every year, every day and every year, try to mark and appreciate, or look for means to appreciate the reason why both of you are together. A nice romantic text of reminding your husband of those days you used to do this and that, or he too doing the same. So as Jess has said, people are different. You don't always wait for your husband to give you all that love and care. You also, as a woman, if you know that there are areas that you are good at, you try and look for how to be creative in keeping the flame of love alive in your marriage. And I also like to emphasize the need for praying, because the enemy is always looking for means to introduce evil in our marriages. There are some people that believe that men are supposed, there's a stupid saying I've heard that a man cannot eat the same soup for so long, so that will make him to be testing different women. But that is not allowed. As a child of God, your wife should be exclusively the only person you keep as someone you enjoy yourself with, and not seeking it in any other place. The moment you start feeding yourself with sexual whatever outside, or watching things that are not good in the sight of God, or does not edify the spirit of God, you're introducing evil and sort of demons into your home. So we should all be careful the way we live our life, and pray that God should be the sustainer. As the man, is good to show empathy to your wife. It's good to reach out to her when she's concerned. All of those things is what keeps the love alive. Even no matter how stressed either the husband or wife is, your show of empathy can renew the love and keep the marriage going. I pray that this couple that we are looking forward to meeting will bless you and keep you inspired in igniting the flame of love in your marriage. See you next time, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.